Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Penguin Powered Games. Today is very exciting. I did cover a video about the 1.41 patch. I've done a deep dive on that, kind of going over all of the patch notes, so be sure to check that out, as well as like, share, subscribe, and all of that. So now let's kind of jump into a game and experience some of these changes. I have had a chance to play around with the new patch a little bit, and so far I will say that I thoroughly enjoy it. I think that Firaxis is moving in a very good direction, and the patches keep on coming. This is big rolling changes that they are making, kind of trying to make the game better, and I have to say that I'm really enjoying these changes. So if you're not playing, you probably should be. Let's do a new game, and I am going to play as Confucius. I know that he is one of the lower ranked tier levels. I'm starting a new game because they recommend when a new big patch comes out to start a new game. But essentially, I kind of like this 25% growth rate, and I also want to take advantage of the specialist with the science. And also, he pairs really well with... I was looking at all of these civilizations, and the Mississippians, he pairs very, very well. So they get adjacency bonuses for buildings. That includes your palace. They also get 10% production towards constructing buildings. You can get also 30% production towards the Monk's Mound, which gives you extra resources in your capital city, I believe. So let's go ahead and click that. We have the pot cop. This is like a rural tile improvement. You can put it on desert, plains, get improvements that you might not ordinarily get, especially if you're... The Mississippians are all about resources. They have the burning arrow, which are also very, very strong for any units that that stand in the fire. And then they also have a special merchant that when you import resources from a foreign settlement, you gain 25 gold per resource acquired when creating a trade route. So that's kind of nice. That's a nice little bonus there. We are going sovereign difficulty for now. Standard game speed, continuity, continents and islands. I'm going to put it on standard map size. We're going to use time-tested civs allowed within a historical context. So we don't have, hopefully we don't have like Ben Franklin ruling Egypt or something like that. For mementos, we're going to go with the expansionist memento, and then the Lydian lion that gives 200 at the start of an age. That's going to get us our granary really quickly, and we are going to start growing very, very fast. With that, let's start the game.
Master Kong, you gave guidance to rulers when they were lost. Now, wise one, the world...
Now, I am not a fast player whatsoever. I like to take my time. I like to think. So I apologize in advance. That's just kind of my style of play. I know that some YouTubers are much faster than I am, but I don't particularly... that's just not my style of play. So, with that being said, let's jump right into it. We have... First, I'm looking at the resources. We don't have a navigable river, but we do have rivers. We have a volcano nearby. I have horses, so combat strength, I think that's 3 production. That's very nice. Let's see, we have elephants for 10% for wonders placed in tropical plains and desert biomes. We have actually 2 of those. And some mountains nearby. Well, let's see. The river does seem to have some happiness. trying to think of how I want to expand, because I try to abuse these resources as much as I can. These resource adjacencies. Let's see, if I settle there, 1, 2, 3, I can still put like something there. I can put something there to get 2 bonuses, something there to get multiple bonuses, and then also potentially, I think a volcano is, that's not a mountain. Okay. If a volcano counts, yeah, I think it counts as mountainous. It's a mountain. So you could put like a monument or something there to get bonuses there. 1, 2, 3. I like that. I like that a lot. I like this tile. Is this? Let's look at ours. Yeah, it's freshwater. There is some. there could be some. There could be some flooding, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Let's see. Also, let me go here. There we go. All right. Just to keep our frames per second in check. Otherwise, my graphic card will pump like 250 FPS or something. Do like this. +2 food in the capital and food in any other city. That's super nice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can still get that if I settle there. And I should get additional food from the elephants. So I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this tile. I think that'll be turn 2, I believe. Where is it? It's telling me to settle in spot. Without fresh water, I might add. And that is not going to happen, game. I believe that this to be a very good tile. I'm not crazy about the elephants, but I don't typically go for a lot of wonders, honestly. I'll have to think about what wonders. I mean, I'll definitely want to take advantage of these wonders. So tropical, plains, and desert. We have some desert out here for sure. See, this is grassland, so this tundra. We don't have a lot of space. Maybe we'll have plains over here. It looks like we might. Let's look at our expansionist attribute and spin that. So we're going to go 25% production for settlers. What we can also do is for our granary, we can put it on the same tile as the palace and get extra bonuses for the granary from the elephants. So that's really nice. Alright, so let's go next turn. We're going to go at turn 2, founding the city. Turns played 300. Nice. Challenge completed. That's always nice. Let's see. Now we are going to probably found right here. Look at this. It wants me to found. Does that even have... No, there's no fresh water there whatsoever. And that spot is right beside of a volcano. I'm sorry, game, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm newer to Civ 7, but I'm not new to Civ. I did jump in around the Test of Time update, and so I missed some of the suffering that some of you guys did, but or had to go through. But I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing so far since the Test of Time update. Alright, we're going to found city right here. Ah, yes, we have cotton. +2 food, +2 hammer. That's awesome. Grassland. Yeah, not a lot of plains. Not a lot of tropical. We have 1 tile of desert. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. I don't know how I would ever get industrial over there. I think it has to, I think a wonder has to be beside of an industrial tile. Okay, so let's take a look. So because we have the adjacency bonus, now we're getting an extra 2 food. So I have 7 food just because I'm the Mississippians, essentially. And Confucius is going to make that grow really, really fast. Alright, so we're going to go next turn, I believe.
The radiance of the new world came into being bathed in nectar.
Okay, we have agriculture. Let's pick, yeah, I mean, probably going to go with camps, with woodcutters, also camps. Well, yeah, we'll go with camps as well. We'll go with camps, actually, before woodcutters, because that gives us culture as well. Let's see. So I think that's animal sale. Yep, animal husbandry. I don't have any plantations, do I? So I have a lot of places for farming, so that's fine. I do. Well, okay, I do have 1 plantation here. Okay, the granary is going to be fine. This is a quarry. Okay. Yeah, the granary is going to be fine. Alright, we are not going to build a granary, we are going to buy a granary. And it costs 220 gold. Yes. So that memento really, really helps out. Alright, our scout, like I said, I do kind of play a little slow. Scout's going to go there. And I guess I could have searched, but we're going to grow the city. Probably, let me think where we're going to grow. So we are going to get an altar also, and eventually, as well as, I have to kind of plan this out. Let's see, eventually we will get the monument, which is basically for mountainous, and then the altar. Where is the altar? I do not remember. Is it here? Here? Oh gosh, where's the altar? I know you get it very early. Oh, it's civic. Never mind. Civics. I think you get it in mysticism. Yeah. +1 happiness for each adjacent wonder effect, provides benefits, bonuses based on... Okay. So that's just adjacent wonders. Okay. Alright, and we do want to try to... Like, the monument would do great here, right? Because it's beside 2 mountains. So I'm going to get more culture. And I don't really want to take out... Put an urban district on this vegetated forest, but I think it's going to have to go at some point. I don't know that it'll be today, but it will have to go. Yeah. Because I think I'm putting my monument there. I can't think of any other reason. Like, put it there, I would get 1 benefit from this mountain and then the resources, but that would be something like double resources would be like a library, because library gives you benefit from the resources. Oh, there's another cotton. Nice. Yeah, I think a woodcutter actually might go there. Not woodcutter, but sawmill. I mean, I do have some tiles for salt. Not a lot, really. I mean, not a lot, but enough to benefit for the camps and these forests. That forest. Well, maybe not that forest. These 2 forests are going to have to go. Like, there's no way around that. Alright, so we are going to start out by growing our city and just getting these elephants. Well, let's think about where we're going to grow next, actually. I guess I could go... Yeah, I could go farm also here. Yeah. I think we're going to get the elephants first. That'll give us, okay, culture, happiness, yep, all that good stuff. Hit next. If you haven't ever jumped into a Civ game, the Civ is just amazing. I started playing at Civ 3. And I've been a fan ever since. I've put so many hours into Civ over the years. We're going to search. Oh, nice, very nice. Okay, there's more elephants. Like there wasn't enough already. This is a really good area for cities. I mean, there's a lot of food and a lot of production. Okay, well that's good. Also, plenty of resources. Not the resources I necessarily want. The clay's not bad. Okay, I think we're going to try to go for some wonders this game. I think we have to. As long as I have places to put them, that's the problem. I need a high production city with a lot of plains around it. Let's see. Alright. Next turn. Man units. I think we have to go for this luxurious encampment here. As quickly as possible before he gets grabbed. And then... probably going to grab this other elephant and start getting culture and food from these camps. I mean, why not? Yeah, I mean, I'll eventually get this cotton for sure. I'll get that soon as well. Yeah, I'm getting the elephants first. I just think that's such a good start. Just to start getting that. Alright, we grow in another 5 turns, and we have a scout, and this next turn, we should be able to buy a granary. Okay, I have to go around this mountain. Oops, almost made a mistake. Now we are getting a granary. Right now, it's not doing a whole lot, but it will. So I'm not too worried about it. So it gives me +1 food, plus my building. Because it's a building, I'm going to also get an additional... I'm going to also get an additional 3 food here. So I'm getting those from the elephants. That's awesome. Like, that's so good. Oh, and you can even put it here and get the benefit. I mean, I got spawned in a really nice area. A lot of resources. Alright, we're going to put this here. And, let's see. 5 turns for animal husbandry. Actually, I need some science. Just 1 more turn for my scout. So I'm getting, what, 11 food? Yeah. So essentially right now I just bought 3 food, but that's okay. I'm going to get more. Let's go to this encampment. Among her sundries, a merchant has long held an assortment of text and an unusual script. Wary of what they might say, she offers the manuscripts to any who is willing to take them. Attempt to translate the strain. Gain the earliest available technology. A free tech. Minus 50 gold. Oh my god. That's good. Where... Wait. Did my granary not... Hang on. I still have gold. Did that not... Yes. Did that not take my gold? That should have taken my gold. I think there's some bugs with this. I've seen this happen once before. We're not going to... If that didn't take the gold, I'm not going to cheese that. Let me do an autosave load real quick. Let me load 6.
A new vision of the world rises from the mounds of Cahokia, the children of Red.
Okay. Let me go. So I have 220 gold. I'm going to purchase a granary. Maybe I didn't purchase it. Maybe I done the production thing. I bet that's what I did. Alright. We are going to purchase it now. That's what I did. I made a mistake. So now I have 14 food. And there's 10. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Okay. My mistake. Alright, everything else is the same. Next turn, and we're back where we were. Okay, command the unit. Okay, so what do I not? Oh, I don't have gold now. And I done everything the same so that there's no cheating involved. But that was a free technology. That was really nice. Instead, I'm going to get 50 gold, and that's fine. Give the strange text to a scholar for study. Maybe it'll lead to something down the road. I don't know. But I'll take 50 gold. That's fine. I would have rather had the technology. Let's see. We are going to, with our scout, I think we're going to search first. And that did diddly. Okay. Well, that was a waste. Probably warrior now. We need to get on the ball on finding these. Okay, we got incense. 10% science. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Incense is very welcome. Alright, we're going to move there. And then we're going to make a beeline for this one. Oh, wow. Okay. We found the coast. We found an enemy tribe. The Divodurum. Alrighty, and they are militaristic. Wonderful. Oh, there's a civ, I think. Is that a civ? That's Xerxes. Yeah. Okay, we met our first civilization on turn 9. Hello, Xerxes. He's a little full of himself. Alright, reveals the capital of either leader. Both your capital and Xerxes, King of Kings' capital of Persia. Persia will be revealed. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to do that. I want to know where he is. We want to stay on good terms. I also don't play a very military type heavy games. I generally go to combat if I have to, and very defensive, and I like to play economic and cultural when possible, but who knows. You can't play a Civ game without war breaking out. Let's see. That was essentially everything I could do. I'm just kind of looking at over everything. First met, 20. He doesn't know anyone else. He gets combat strength for units that are attacking in neutral or enemy territory. Okay, so that's not good. Let's not fight him in my territory. He likes leaders that are at war with others besides him. He dislikes... Oh my god. Something tells me I'm not going to get along with this guy. Alright, the next... Let me think. I'm going to put a woodcutter there eventually. I want to take advantage of my granary. So I'm probably going to grow into this cotton to get that as soon as I can. How many slots do I have? Oh, wrong. Oh wait, no, this is right. I think this, yeah, that'll be empire wide. Okay. If I have 4 slots, yes. Okay, we're going to grow city. Actually, I really like to have that. That's super nice. We could always go for this 4 tile with a happiness. That would be good too. We might do that. And try to grow into that cotton. I think we're going to do that. Just utilize that granary. Alright, and this guy is going to run away as fast as he can. Hey, they have turtles. +1 culture on warehouse buildings. That's nice. Another volcano. A lot of food here on these rivers. Alright, command unit. Did I ever get... I'm still working on my way over there. Okay. Now I'm going to do a search. All of this is flat. I should reveal quite a bit. Okay, and I revealed 2 goody huts. That's very nice. Oh, and there's Persia. Yeah, they're not... They have 3. Yeah, they have 3, and I have 5 right now. They're a little close. Yeah, this may not be entirely peaceful. We will see. Yeah, we will see. A lesson of Jen. On a warm autumn morning, citizens gather to hear Confucius speak. He encourages them to treat one another with respect, always express care and empathy for their fellow humans. So we can train 2 settlers. I've actually seen this one before, or a few times, to get 50 culture, 2 libraries for 50 science, or get a warrior. And I do like the 50 science, but I'm going to train settlers much faster than I'm going to make a town a city. Or at least I think. Or is Emma? Yeah, because you gotta be... Well, he's gonna grow into... He could probably make a city pretty fast. I think I'm gonna go culture regardless. Because... we are 3 turns here. That'll instantly give it. That'll skip 3 turns essentially. Let's see. Does it tell me how much view tree? Does this tell me? It doesn't. I really wish that would tell you. I'm sure it does somewhere. I just don't know where. That's what we're going to do. Oh, never mind. This is train 2 settlers. I'm not going to get any culture right now, so that's fine. I'll get 50 culture later. Oh, okay. So I'm glad we're training that warrior. I have no problem with that. That's probably a good thing. No, Xerxes is going after the goody huts. No. Okay, we are going after one of these. The one that he doesn't get, he's probably going to grab that one. The cave. We will go after the luxurious encampment then. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to forward settle and really make him angry, because I'm liking what I'm seeing over here quite a bit. Yeah. We're probably going to be putting a city over there. Or a town.
The caged
Oh, he's got
bird
2 scouts out.
watches butterflies.
Okay, animal husbandry. Nice. Well, we're going to go here. We're probably not going to get both of these. I think he's going to get this. If that's the case, then I'll get that. Okay, so I don't think we need sailing right now. We will eventually, for sure, because currency is a big one for me. Mines, clay pits, and quarries. Do I need that? Not so much where I am. Yeah, not really. I think we're going to probably push for culture. Most likely. And let's see, pyramids can be built +1 gold in production on rural improvements, and districts on minor river, which is nice, and navigable river. Must be placed adjacent to a navigable river, not in tundra. That's a problem. That sucks, because we're not any. I don't see any navigable rivers. I do want the monument though, and I do want the influence. So that's where I really like going there for those. Okay, we're going to steal this from Xerxes. The discontented subjects of a departed lord have disturbed his tomb. They haul out the riches buried with him, tribute stolen from their own chapped hands. Reclaim the stolen tribute, 75 gold. Okay, well that's nice. It's not going to buy a sawmill. Or 45 culture. I wonder... I want the culture. But I also want the gold. I wonder if this carries over, and I don't think it does. Does anyone know that if it carries over? I would really like to know that. If it did, I would probably go for the culture. This is 45 culture. Let's find out. I think we're going to find out. Oh, no, I didn't want to. Okay. Is inviting you to open markets with each other. The +6 gold for both leaders. Okay, and that's interesting. I'm still not going to be able to purchase a sawmill right away. What is that, like 150, 75, and 75? I could purchase it fairly quickly, though. Have 70 influence. I want to save the influence for the city-states, though. because I want to trade with them. We're going to get some gold from him, and he's going to get more for us. So we have open markets. That benefited him at least. It benefited me barely. All right, so if this doesn't carry over, then I'm not doing this again. We're gonna click this. I think it did. Let's go this. No, I don't think it did. Like, I can't tell. There's like a circle that shows you your progress. It's 8 turns. I don't think it did. I think it should. Okay, so this is the changes essentially that I discussed in the patch notes. The governments have been completely reworked, as has happiness. Like, I really like this 100 in celebrations, 100 influence immediately. That's really nice. I really like the 10% production with wonders, 20% in joyous or happier cities, and I can show you the. I think it's here. You can see what you need in your cities. Right now, my city is happy. It needs at least. It needs to have over 20 or 20 or more to be joyous, and there's certain things that benefit that. So here I have happiness needed, 55 of 246. I need to have that. I need to have that with this. What is my? Let's see. There's Monk's Mound +3 food. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. You can create a merchant really quickly on this one. Yeah, I like that. We're going to get mysticism first, and I think I'm going to go with oligarchy. I usually do, even though I do like culture a lot, and I like the diplomatic relations. I like the 200 gold immediately in a celebration. I also like +1 food in towns for connected settlements. And then you get 1 food on warehouse buildings, or if you're really happy, you get 2 food. And the same for production. So I think I'm going oligarchy. Before I choose this, not that this is going to really sway my decision. He hasn't chosen a government yet. Interesting. Which makes sense. He's probably not very cultural. Or not a cultural civ. I think he's more militaristic. Let's go to next turn. Let's see. We have... Oh, this has become active. Wonderful. We have an active volcano near our city. Okay, saw pit. So, because I want to put the monument between mountains, I think I have to take this. And I'm pretty certain that this volcano counts as a mountain. Yeah, it even says Mount Vinson. So I think we get up saw pit and remove this forest. Essentially, I'm going to put it here just so that I can put my monument there, because I don't see any other mountains. I mean, here it's adjacent to. I think it's adjacent to 1 tile if I put it here. Yeah, it is. Can't really put it where the horses are. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to put the saw pit right here beside of this active volcano. That's a real bright idea. Now we're going to do I think we're on like a encroachment, like high up. We're going to do a search. And we found more people that are upset with us. Wonderful. Okay, so the warrior... Oh, who's that? Oh, Ada Lovelace. There's an... Okay, we just... Excuse me. We met another civilization. We also need to get this right away. A beloved prophet has exposed a charlatan by followers who claim they were bled of all their wealth. They don't care about the money, they just only want justice. Alright, so this, I've seen this before. You actually take 75 damage, but you get 100 gold. So that is pretty nice. The 50 happiness is also very good. Because that gets us closer early on, especially. That gives us closer to our celebration. How much was that? Was 100 gold? I don't see any enemies, so I could take that. Purchase. Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, I might be able to purchase a monument by turn 14, maybe. I don't know how much a monument is. Probably 200 or 300 gold. I would be really close, I think. Does it? I wonder if it tells me. Let me look in the Civipedia. Does it tell me how much it is? It does not. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go happiness for the growth. So leave justice to the gods plus 50 happiness. We have 27 turns to the celebration. Now that cut off 7 turns. So that's not, you know, nothing at the start of the game, really. That's pretty good. I think we're just gonna leave this warrior here in the city and just make him alert for now. Hello, Ada Lovelace.
Pleasure.
Now, I think she's a...
What are your thoughts on calculus?
What is your thoughts on calculus? He's going to give her like some explanation that's like very self-reflecting. Okay, both your capital and Ada's will be revealed. Plus 20, 20 influence. Sure, I want to go ahead and do that. Okay, and we... Let's see, where is her capital? Well, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, London is south of us, like really very far south of us. Okay, well that's interesting. All right, go next. This is getting very crowded. I have played a game where I didn't meet a civilization for like 30 turns. That doesn't happen very often, but that was crazy. Let's see. I think we need to come back and start scouting this area here, all throughout here. And I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Even though I think he's already gotten all of this stuff, I need to reveal this. The chances of me finding a goodie hut, unless it's in water, is probably slim anyhow. Okay, naturally she wants to do a science endeavor, a research collaboration, and that makes sense. I think I'm going to go 0 to give her 4, so she's going to have a technological advantage. At least for now. Well, let me see it. What are my... Oops. Not there. Let me go to mine. What are my minor powers? Oh, great. 2 hostile, 1 diplomatic. Where are they? There's the 2 hostile near me. I don't know where the diplomatic is. Yeah, I don't even know where they are. Okay, well... I think I'm going to go with... No, I don't want Genghis Khan to get those. Yeah, I really don't want Genghis Khan to get those. I'm going to accept it and get 2 science. And she'll get 4, unfortunately. So that's my thinking process through that. Not Genghis Khan, Xerxes. Xerxes. Let's go here, and I think we're gonna try to do a search. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, I thought there would be a lot of plains, like I thought. It's kind of more south of me though, but a lot of plains. Desert, or maybe it's desert. Plains and desert. Okay, we are going to snag this cotton for sure. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of food, and we're going to. I mean it's a ton of food. You get gold, and it's going to be more than that. It's going to be more than 22 because of the cotton. So I think it's going to be 24, and then it should be 9 hammers. Let's verify that. 24, 9 hammers. That's right, because of this cotton. Nice. All right. Yep, the granary is working like it should. We are growing. Life is good. Until someone decides they want to attack my growing empire. Man, London's really small. They have 3 people. What are they doing? Yeah, what are they doing? Command city, or command unit, whatever. Go here. And there's more mountains. Wow. Okay, I'm really protected on this side. Like, this is a really good defensive for any civs that are over here. Pretty sure Lovelace is... Yeah, I think I'm going to try to scout all this territory where Xerxes is. Oh, what's that? Oh, dates. Nice. Dates is really cool. Dates are also very, very tasty, so... Really like dates. Let's go here. And this mountain just keeps on going. Yeah, this mountain range is like cutting me off from this part of the world. What happened? Did the volcano? Damage in the area is severe. Well, that sucks. I think it only hurt my settler. Okay, well, thought it would hit my saw pit. That's fine. Navigating down a river is terrible. Okay, let's just check out Xerxes City here. Looks like he has a warrior there. We have completed our saw pit. And I think we're going for a settler. 4 turns. Yeah, I think we're turn 17. I think we're going for a settler. Yeah. Let's see where the game's telling me I could settle. Probably over here somewhere. Okay, it's telling me up here. That's interesting. And then over here, which I thought this would be kind of good spots to settle. Are these tiles not water? Well, no, they're not actually. That's a flood tile. That's interesting. So you could settle here. Oh gosh, that would upset him so much. I don't know where we're going to settle yet, but we are going to expand in this direction, I think. Yeah, I mean, we have lots of good things. Lots of good things. I like the silk down there. I actually like this area better, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is very nice. Because there's plenty. I'll say there's plenty of production. There's some production. Yeah, there is. You can do a lot of mines. You can do saw pits. You can do, yeah. There's a lot of production here. And then I need a city that can be like a town that's just straight up food, feeding my other cities. Okay, navigating this river is, oh my gosh, this. I can't get past this mountain range. I should have just went around it. Of course, I would have gotten killed by them. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on, I guess. Search. Oh, we found another one that he didn't get. He has a settler open. Oh my gosh. He has a settler. We are going to be moving this way and not waiting.
There is another world, but it is in
Okay,
this
change policies. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. That's fine. Actually, I think he moved away, so maybe he's settling away from me. That's surprising. Let's see. Oh, civics. We got mysticism. We're going to be choosing a pantheon. I am also going to go with probably clan networks. And let me look at earthworks again. +1. The Monk's Mount is really, really nice. I do want to get that. +1 for adjacent resource. Must be... Okay, that's the special one. I really want the 20% growth rate extra in towns with a growing focus. So that one. And then, you know, I usually go with the Harvest Pantheon, but I really don't know. I have to think about it. I don't. Most of the time, I'm the first to get the first choice. Fertility rights is pretty good too. Like, eventually. +2. Let's see. Gotta really think about this. Foods on farms, pastures, and plantations. So I'm gonna have 2 plantations, and I'm gonna have plenty of farms, so that might be pretty good. It's not as good as it could have been, though. God of the Sun, I think, is just a generally all-around goodness. So it gives it really boosts the altar. I like that. Monument of the Gods, 10% production towards constructing wonders in cities with an altar. I mean, combine that with the elephants, I could probably pump out some pretty nice wonders. Yeah, let me think where I'm going to settle. Let's see. If I settle, like, if I do settle here, camps, like, I'm not getting a huge benefit from the plantations, really. I mean, I'm really not. So I kind of think fertility rights, maybe. City patron cost isn't too bad, but +1 happiness adjacency for mountains or wonders. But I mean, before I would pick that, I would pick God of the Sun. Yeah, I mean, I think fertility rights. That's what I'm going with. It will eventually do really well. It just takes time. I'm not going to grow the capital as fast as I would have, but I think that's okay. Pastures and plantations. So pastures also, let me check. Camp. I mean, unless I'm going to, I think it makes sense if I can get the pastures, the cotton, and let's look at where I'm going to settle, because that might make a difference. If I settle down here and get those, then yes, I think it makes a difference there. If I just want to go straight up like food, but there's not a lot of food here. I mean, this is not really prime real estate. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Now, if I go down here, I could probably still get all of that. Still not a lot of production, and there's not a lot of food. Not great. Really not great. Oh, these are plantations too. Okay. those plantations are going to give me enough food, I think. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that. I think I can farm all of this, essentially. Also, I can use my unique buildings. I can make that work. I can turn this into a livable terrain, I believe. So I may look at that. That's one thing I like about Civ. You can make really interesting things happen. I want to get the incense. For one thing, I'll get science. I want to get the incense. I want to get... I mean, all of these are plantations. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to try to do. So we are definitely going to not go with fertility rites and go with God of the Harvest, which will give me benefits short-term in the capital as well as when I build an altar, the cotton will also get benefits. But I have to build an altar, so... this is probably my favorite one, at least for this Civ, Goddess of the Harvest. And that's what I'm going with. Alright, gosh, this... I don't know what to do with this. This is so frustrating. Let's see, this guy is going to just kind of make a beeline for that over there. And the only thing that could potentially screw me up if... I don't think Xerxes will settle there, but I think Lovelace could. The city growth. Where do I want to go now? Now I want the cotton for sure, and it gives production. I think I have to get this farm here. So I built this sawmill and I haven't done anything with it yet. That's okay though. It was going to be built there regardless. Yeah, I think we're going here. It will expand and we get the cotton here in a moment, momentarily. And then I'm thinking that I'll expand. I'll put something there, probably, well, the monument, and then out here I can expand as well with industrial stuff. No! Mount Vincent! Oh no. No. I hope it doesn't destroy my sawmill. I could have went without that happening. I did not need a volcano to erupt right beside my city. My people are running for their life. There's another volcano off in the distance. That looks cool. Okay, oh, this tile got +1 food. Well, that's nice. I think this eruption actually helped us. Okay, awesome. We're gonna attack that scout just for being there. And then they move to the forest. Okay. I mean, this is right in Xerxes' back door, so I hope I can get this. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what's on the other side of these mountains at all. Alright, Though the settler, as much as I want to put it up here, and we probably will, we are going to try to... How do I go down this way? Okay, I guess we're going to have to cross some rivers. We're going to try to go down in this area to get these plantations. And this is going to be a very unique environment because there is very little production and food. This is just going to primarily be a food town, I think, and I think I can make it. I think my civilization can make it as food town. I've just got to plan it out really well. Okay, we got navigable river. Well, that's not. That's a coast. It's coast. I guess these are. And now we can get an altar, finally. And we want to get that because that's going to make us grow more. I haven't saw any indication of Xerxes building up any units yet. Alright, so I'm expanding, so I definitely want an altar. I don't know. Let's look. So I think for the altar, we need to plan out what wonders we're going to get, or what wonders we want to try for. Can I... The pyramids needs to be on... next to a navigable river, not in tundra. That's not going to be me. So that sucks. I think I probably will go for the Monk's Mound. And so if I place a wonder beside of Monk's Mound, let me look at that. That's on the civics tree. Must be placed adjacent to a river, Monk's Mound. Okay. So that's a civic that I would like to have. And I do have, I mean, I have these. I have rivers. So, adjacent to a river could be there. I mean, that would work. It could be really any of these tiles. I mean, I think it could even be here. Don't really want to put my industrial stuff out here though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Could be like here. It says adjacent and not on a river, so I don't know if that means you can put one on it or not. I'm thinking Monk's Mound's like right there, right? Put the wonder there, and then we'll put the altar there. That's kind of my thinking. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put an altar right there, I believe. Now I will get, I'll get science and culture if I put it here. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I can put it here. That will work. That will work. That way I get science, culture, and I get a bonus food from the elephants. That works really well. Yeah. +3 happiness, +1 culture, science, +4 food. Nice. How does it get +4 food? Let's see. The adjacency and the warehouse bonuses. Warehouse bonuses. Let me think. So 1 for the adjacency. And then... Gotta think about this. I forget this sometimes. Plus 1 food for adjacency, right? And then where the heck does it get... I'm not sure. Where does it get that from? Alter. Where does it get the warehouse bonus from? So the granary gives, it's probably the granary. Granary. Just check this out for a moment. Plus 1 food on farms, pastures, and plantations. Okay, so it doesn't get it from that. It doesn't get it from his ability. It does get 1 food from all buildings, receive a plus 1 food adjacency for resources. I don't actually know. There's 1 food on this, so how does it get more? Sometimes this stuff dawns on me and I'm just like, oh, duh. Let me think about this. I know we get 1 from the adjacent resource, which is the one that we see from Southwest adjacency. Where are the warehouse bonuses coming from? I can't think of where the warehouse bonuses for food are coming from yet. Maybe it's because it's a quarter made into a quarter. Yeah, I'm not sure. I bet it's because it's a quarter. Yeah, let me think about that. I think I'm going to end the game here, guys. This has been a ton of fun. We're doing a race, really, to get this other settler down in an inhospitable environment, but I think we're going to be able to make it work. I want to give it some more thought on where that extra food's coming from. I think I can figure that out. It's just not dawning on me right at this moment. But I'm really enjoying the 1.41 update. So we've met 2 civilizations in 21 turns. I will see you guys next time, and take care.